Hi. Good morning everyone. This is another one of our, it's a percussion. It's another one of our famous masterclasses here. I hope you had a great summer and you survived the heat and enjoy the young conductors. It's your future. And we have great people here today. The first one is Rémi, who is starting with Rienzi Ouvertüre. Am I right? Please come on. Please.
Guten Morgen.
Enjoy.
Guten Morgen. Ich bin Rémi aus Frankreich. Ich freue mich sehr, mit Ihnen zu musizieren diese Woche. Vielen, vielen Dank. Rienzi also.
Good. Very well. Let's start from beginning once. Let's start from beginning and do a couple of little things. Start again one from beginning. Now we are warmed up. We can get to work. Yes.
Da capo.
One of the things that I would urge you to do is to try to, when you give an upbeat to winds or the trumpet, that you don't, I'm exaggerating slightly, but what you're doing is something like this, and then you wait. So, play, right? So that identify with exactly with what they have to do and how they breathe.
Sure.
So it is, otherwise it's like, okay, and then they have to organize basically because your beat is tiny bit early and a little bit sort of pointing, or you don't want pa, right?
No,
So try this wind entrance, for example, whenever it comes.
Bar 6, you know, like
Woodwind entrance, yes. Just so that you breathe with them, and yes, just directly from there. This note now, that is the important note. Good, and very good. Good. And once you get to this, we've been waiting for the whole thing just for this. This is, yeah. So what I would like to see is a little bit more string identifying with a string bow.
Sure.
So that we can see from your hands the sound that you would like to hear, and everybody else wants to hear it too. So they don't. And the other thing is that when you have this turn, somehow I need to see it in your somewhere. You know, not too much choreography, but somehow that they have enough space and to play it with enough espressivo. Go right from the tune when the
yes. It's 19, I think. Is it correct? 19, is it correct?
Yes, 19, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Do it again. Let's just make so that that the beginning of that turn needs to have a little bit more. Take enough time, so don't push them.
Same, please.
That's it. good, very good. Much better, much better. Yeah, so this tune is written in 4, right?
Yes.
But the music is in alla breve.
Yes.
It's
Now it's time to try to make
yeah. When you feel it is alla breve, then switch, or at least try to make it sound that it's not static.
Okay.
Not static, yeah. Go from there. At the beginning
same,
was very
please.
good.
19.
Sorry.
I could do that much better.
Yeah. You need to lead us into that moment when the trombone horns come in. Lead us into this, so it grows and culminates on top of this line. And the other, I still think, can we do the tune one more time? Just stay here. The theme, from the melody, from the tune, and what are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing this, right? See, I mean, it's okay. I mean, but one more time, yes, and. You don't have to, but the idea. Not this.
Yeah.
Not the. This is not the. It's yeah. So conduct the music rather than the beats and you don't need it.
Okay.
Try to avoid beating time.
Could we try? No, on my 19, please.
Yes, do this again. Idea is good, but organize it so that you are not swimming on top and they don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
Make sure that you're connecting with what's happening, not just an empty move. Good. So I don't want you to misunderstand me. I don't mean that you need to conduct the whole thing in 2. You can also do it in 4, but just make sure that the music doesn't sound static.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you do it in two, then don't get ahead of them so much that you're not in the same page. Yeah. So the other thing for me, this general position where you are is very good. It works very well. For me, you're a little bit too far away.
Okay.
If everything should be more closer, because this way you have more sound around you. If this is not, it's here. You have more. Especially cello. Look how close they are to the here. They play the cello with them. Okay, yeah. See, exactly. Right. See, this is the hint here. You know, imitate the instruments. It's also the movements of your hand. Okay. The closer they are to the movements that they make, the more they identify with you, and the better it is for the sound. Let's go on. Go on from.
You want once again the theme, or like later?
Go a little bit later, maybe. We know
let's
the
do
theme
34.
34.
34.
Time's up. Time flies when you're having fun. Go into Introduce yourself.
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I am Hannah. It's very nice to meet you. Let's do Wagner, please, from the beginning.
All right. Do you want this to cut off the way you cut it? Well, yeah. Everything needs to be somehow connected. This is mechanics. Make sure that everything has to do with what's going on. Yeah. Go from cello. From. in touch with them.
Yep.
And make sure that you da pop la pop 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 pop. Make sure that somehow they, first of all, they understand what the tempo is, but also that you connect with them, because what happens is that they are guessing in the beginning pa pa, and you're already going on la pop 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 pam pam pam. Yeah, go directly from Allegro. So this is all working, it's all good, but it is somehow stuck lam ta ta tam ta ta tam pa pa pam pa, because you again here thinking and conducting very honestly in two. The yum pa pa pam pa pa pam pa pa pam 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 pa pa tan ta ta tan ta ta tan tam pam pa pa pam pa. Longer phrases tam ta ta tan ta ta tam pa pa pa. The second beats are heavy and little bit holding us back. Make sure that you get what you want, but make sure that you are not hindering them. The instincts, I feel like orchestra wants to go, but you're a little bit holding them back in the second half of the bar. Okay. Think alla breve again. Yeah. And. transition one more time, my suggestion is not to slow down. Dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da. If you do, I think you're trying to prepare, but don't slow down before. Dim, bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da, right? So
8 bars before?
yes, for example. Or
Okay.
yes, 8 bars before.
Okay, 8 bars before the coda, please.
Tell them exactly where they don't clearly where you want to start.
So 8 bars before the coda, please.
Before what?
Just before we come into 8 bars before.
Number, bar.
Yep. 338.
They don't understand where you want to start.
Bar 338, please.
That's better. 338. Well done. Go from the allegro in the beginning after the introduction. Dum, pop, pop, pop. This one, yes, right there. Go from once in allegro.
Allegro, please. So number 2.
First allegro.
The first allegro.
Yes, big number 2.
Big number 2.
Just as an exercise, try to do a little bit less and be a little bit less. I know you're very emotionally involved. This is cool, but da 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 dum ba da da, clearer, rhythmically clearer, and little bit more information, less movement, and that. Just try to be a bit more focused, concentrated. Yes.
Same place, please.
Impression that I have, and basically it's all working, it's all good, but I feel that there is a lot of time beating, which is not necessarily what I mean is. Can we do it once the same thing? I'll just show you what I mean. What I see is a little bit this times up, yeah, and. And it's fine, but it also could be on. Conducting the phrasing and music not dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. They will like it because it looks like you're involved. But you just beat it. They don't need it. They don't need it, and they'll get used to it. Yes?
Okay. One time a Lego, please.
So, yeah, don't overbeat.
Yeah.
Give important message. Tam, pam, pam, tam, pam, la, ta, tam, ta, ta, tam. But not always just in two. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
The message is not that you should be less energetic. Not. I don't mean that don't be energetic, but don't just beat time for the sake of it. Do you see what I mean? We are now continuing with Brahms. Brahms. If you look at there, you'll see.
Hello. Hello. Sorry for my voice. Good morning, everyone. My name is Aleksandra, and we start with Brahms' first movement. If we manage to go to the development, we don't do the repetition.
I know what you want to do, but in order to make this transition organic, you need to start thinking about it a little earlier. Tam, 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 all of a sudden you slow down. It's not happening here because it's not organic, not natural. And the other thing is the boom. You don't need to cue so much, but you need to look in the right place. The cueing, this kind of cueing is not so important, but boom. Just make sure that you are with musicians, or the auftakts can also be given with your eyes. and just, you know, so try one more time the beginning, and when you are in one, that one needs to be filled, da, ra, ra, ram, right? Not di, ra, ra, da, da. One is empty right now. Make sure that it has a connection, you know, sostenuto.
From the top, please.
People, the pizzas are.
Once more.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The pizzas. You just need to do this. Just make sure that you're musically and you're telling the same story. Yeah. In general, I think that just from a visual point of view, and something that will become a habit, maybe it's already a habit, and I have the same issue. So whenever you conduct and you turn pages, you do this, and then you go back, and you turn pages, and you go back, but it has nothing to do with music. So find a position where you're comfortable turning pages, and you don't always have to do this, yeah, and be a little bit, you know, this position. It's better to be a little bit, everything should be close, and you're turning pages, everything, so that there are not extra movements which have nothing to do with music. Somewhere, yeah, it's something that is not, I know this from my own experience, I have the same, and once it becomes a habit, it's very hard to get rid of it. Go for it.
Maybe we can go from 32, this is the timpani entrance.
32. When you go in 3, from 1 to 3, make it sound and look so smooth that it is not obvious to anybody. So where are we? Where are you here? Yeah. Can we take from
52?
A. Oh. A once. A. And. don't show them the seams, you know, the ones that are keeping the two things together. They need to be seamless so that nobody knows where you are actually changing. Smaller, clearer, and less unnecessary fluff.
Let's do A, please.
So if you want this to happen, you need to connect to the key people, the people who are leaders of their section.
Okay.
So if you down, and you all of a sudden slower, but you don't connect with the people who can help you, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Where from? Maybe B?
Yes, wherever. Yes.
Let's do
connect with everybody, and little earlier. That, okay, now something's coming. No, wait. Listen. So everybody's aware that something is about to happen.
Barbara, please.
So listen, it all works. Be aware of the fact that if you go in 3 or in 1, that the ones have to be filled with sound. Yeah. So if you're tim tam pam tan tan and you're in 1, yes, but the 1 is empty. Make sure that the ones are cantabile, and otherwise you just, I'm in 1 now, and they are playing, and you're waiting for them, and it is not connected. And don't feel like you have to be in 1. Feel in every moment it can be different. Second time you feel it, do it a little bit in 3. Experiment with what happens. You know, there is no law that you have to go somewhere in Alabreva or something. Just when the moment is right and when you feel that it could help music, then do it. But go from the cello to
this is C. This moment always happens in every orchestra.
dim, ta-ra. It's not logical, and somehow it doesn't. It hinders the flow. Lam, ta-ya-ra-ra-ra, dim, ta-ra-ra. Push them a little bit. Go from the cello thing again. Make it comfortable. Make this glove fit somehow. It feels like it's not quite your thing yet. Make it fit.
Same spot.
Okay. What you're doing is this. You're doing this. Something like that, right? Yes, and yeah. Not mine. All right. Okay. Or is it? No. Probably my father calling. Okay. All right. Look. Yeah. Not an empty. This is not music. Make sure that it has the cello sound in your stick, yeah. So that it has sostenuto and espressivo and continuity and all of the things that they are playing. Yeah.
Beautifully. Same spot, please.
What's coming? Clearer. Tam, pam, yam, para. Yeah. This, he writes ritenente, right? Quasi ritenente. So how do you achieve this? You achieve this by making the upbeat to the second bar later. Yeah, dam ba yam ba bam yam ba bam yam ba bam. I'm exaggerating, of course, but this is how you get this written. Otherwise, dam bam yam ba bam dim ba bam. Delay your upbeat to the next bar. Lam ba bam, right? Yam da dam, not dam ba bam ba bam, and then yam ba bam bam ba dim yam. Ba-bam, ba-ram, ba-dim, ba-dim, bam, bam. So just this bar needs to have a little bit resistance, and you go. Try a couple bars before that.
Can we do 4 before E? This is 114. 114.
Same place. And yeah, da-ra-ra, da, 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 de, ya, da, de, da, da, ya, da, de, ba, ya, ba, de, ba, da, ba, da, ba, yeah. And for everybody, the upbeat to the next bar still later. Yum, ba-bam, yum. Baba. Later. Okay, I'm exaggerating just for clarity. All right.
Same spot, please.
Well done.
Shall I
Go
start?
from yum, ba-bam, a
Okay.
couple bars before that.
Good.
Introduce yourself as well.
Hello, good morning. My name is César. I come from Cuba, and it's very special to be here in Tonhalle for the first time. Let's continue from letter E, please.
Yes. Okay. Everybody who is playing this rhythm, they need your help. They are you are very expressive here, but they, they don't lose them. Don't lose them. Make sure that everything is under control as well. Espressivo anyway, but you also need to make sure that they are able to play together and comfortably. Yeah?
127.
It's a lullaby, or sort of comes
too
from.
much. Good, more relaxed. Good. Shall we play from F, please?
Yeah,
F.
it's a little bit on a active side, you know, a little bit more calando in character. Even if you don't want to do it slower, that's fine too. But so that it has the melody has the right character.
Good. Actually, let's go from 152. Pom, pram, pam, pam, pim, pam, pam, pam.
this whole calando transition leads into this, right? And so organize it so that you're not too fast here, but also that there is an espressivo, a different character here. Everything else is already transitional, leading, and not to this. Yes.
This is the special
Yes,
moment.
and so cherish it a little bit. Enjoy that moment a little bit. Don't push them so much. And also, what I like very much, you have a kind of a clarity and energy, and this is all. It's all good. Inside there are all these all these inner voices could be a little bit more obvious.
Shall I do the
in
whole
your beat?
passage?
No, yeah, go a little bit earlier. Dum, pam, pam, tin, 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 this one.
204.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
204, please.
204. Espressiva molto. Wait. No, espressivo moltissimo. Brahms, he's kind of, he was sort of born in Hemiola Hospital,
Yeah.
you know? I
Shall I
mean,
do it?
yeah, you, tiram, taram, ta, tiam, param, para.
Good, yeah.
If you're in an orchestra of this level,
I can do it.
don't think that they somehow will be confused by that, but you have to be clearly conducting the
music.
The Hemiola,
Yeah,
yes,
good.
the music, yes.
Let's
And
do 242, please. Oh, sorry, 282. 282. 282, yeah. 282.
So here, it's much better what you're doing now. So this is a kind of a background. We know this music, and this is the foundation. The important.
Okay. So I always shout, go with the new thing.
Yes, yeah, but go with what makes it. This is an embellishment that makes it special and a little bit new, and pay attention to them. And at the end, it's the trombone has a solo, right? Trombone has a melody. Do it one more time.
Can I do this?
Yeah, of course.
This is at the same place, 282.
Could we hear 4 bars before I, just the trombone? Listen to what the first trombone is doing, and okay. This is all, with Brahms, every note is somehow connected, and this is a beautiful when we actually hear this. He brings us back. It's not just a chorale; it's also a theme.
Yeah.
So
Shall I do that?
yes, and this transition is still not quite convincing.
Okay.
Try to find a way to get into it a little earlier, so that the allargando doesn't happen too late and too suddenly.
Good. Same place, please.
Più piano. Very important. Tram. Look at them. You can't not look at them.
Good.
Yes, you don't have to cue, but you need to make sure that you are with them because it's not. Otherwise, I mean, they will play.
Yeah, but I need to connect with them.
But
4 bars before K.
No thanks to you.
3, 4, 6. 4 bars before K.
do you want to start the crescendo?
When the viola starts.
Yes, so not before.
Not before.
Yeah, not before. So if it happens then try to organize it so that everybody knows not yet, not crescendo. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 370, please. 370.
Listen. First of all, the good thing is that you have a kind of an organic, natural way of moving. That's wonderful. But try to connect with the actual music that you're conducting, because when what I feel is this. Can you do right there? Is you're a little bit on top if you want to move something. Then first you need to connect with them and then move. Okay, not like this. Yeah, you somehow, not.
Okay.
Yeah, not just faster. Yeah. I'm earlier, and therefore you should be early. No, they need to have
first connect and then
connect and then together move forward rather than just dictate. Okay, next downbeat is earlier, but they're not there yet. They need to play every note. You know, so yeah, don't lose the actual connection. Yeah. Yes, one more time. Legato conducting.
Okay.
Legato
without stopping.
Make sure that even a little bit more than it's necessary, because you are a mime. You need to make it. Like mimes, when they do things, they do a little bit more than we would do normal life, just in order to paint that picture a little bit more clearly. So do the same. Yeah? Piano. Shh. Less. Only from here.
Thank you.
Time. Very good. What's happening next? Break. We'll take a break now.
Janine said you don't have to practice slowly. Just play really, really fast.
Hello everyone, I'm Paavo Järvi, the music director of Tonhalle-Orchester Zürich. Welcome to Tram for Two, a series where I take my guests on a ride through Zürich. Today we have an extremely special guest, Janine Jansen. Welcome.
Thank you.
Recently somebody sent me a video, a kind of a mini interview we did together in Paris when we played Mendelssohn. And we were talking about kind of rehearsing Mendelssohn, and I realized this already was such a long time ago, and you realize how quickly time passes, and we are still doing the same thing. We are still rehearsing and doing concerts and preparing and practicing and often even the same pieces. Do you think sometimes, how long am I going to do this? Or is there a kind of a point where you think I've had enough?
I don't think I will ever have enough of music, because I need music. I love music. But when you say, that was a long time ago that we had that interview, and we do the same. Well, do we do the same thing?
Well, not
because
the same
a lot
thing.
has changed also. And I think for me, lots of things over the years have changed, and I think I'm maybe more I'm maybe more aware or more picky of what I want to do, and I want to be also more time at home.
Right.
And have a bit more of this home life, and to be a little bit more, how do you say, centered, or yeah.
I made a decision or a promise to myself that I am going to do less.
Yeah, but you didn't, or you did? Are you?
Well, no, it didn't work. Somehow, and it's not because I'm trying to do more,
no, it's because...
but because I don't know how to organize this, and it's not a question of necessarily doing more or less, but you have these relationships over the years with different orchestras, different organizations, different people. You just can't say, I'm sorry, but I'm not.
You want to,
yes.
But that's also love for music.
And I love it, but on the other hand, I look at the whole time span, and you realize that I've been doing kind of the same thing over 30 years. And then I look at my father.
How is he?
87 years old, and he still loves it. Yeah. And then there are some people who just say, I've had enough.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely went through these stages in life. Maybe Corona was a big one of it, but I've also had other stages in life where I felt you start questioning what you're doing. And then I also thought at some point I'm going to do less, and I did less. Then 5 years ago I started also to teach, which I really loved. And actually then suddenly life is so full again. And yes. But why does it happen? It happens because it's out of passion, and you want to, this is what you breathe, and you kind of, also with the teaching, you want to pass on, and it's so nice to work with the young musicians. And so maybe the balance has changed a little bit for me. Like maybe I play less concerts, but yeah, it has... The teaching has come in place of that. But then again, I also still wrestle a little bit with the question of, yeah, but I also want to have this time for myself, and not even only to, practice or learn new things, but just to,
Just to be.
Just to be,
yeah, I know,
but that's actually
exactly.
it, yeah.
I can sort of hypothetically see a moment where I just teach.
Yeah.
But later, after 97.
But yeah, could you see that?
Yeah. But at one point, I really love that process, especially when somebody else is like,
yeah.
You see, it's like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because we had a rehearsal today, and I'm standing right next to you, and it's the first rehearsal. And you're putting everything into, I see you just putting everything into it, and it is somehow, it's so impressive because you seem to never say for the concert. You just go for it.
I could never do that. I've been told that.
But
save, but I don't know, how do you save? Because, you make music, and also how can you do a rehearsal if you don't give what you're going to give? Because it affects many things. Not only these things like the balance or the this or the that, but just the whole... Emotional and timing and this, and you cannot tell the same story. I'm not going to tell the story like I don't want to know, because that's how I'm saving,
Clearly not,
yeah.
but,
maybe
but it is so wonderful to see somebody so 100% into it, and on the rehearsal, and it is incredibly inspiring for other people in the orchestra, because I can see the eyes of the musicians, and they're like, it's so infectious. You cannot sit there kind of like this if you see somebody putting everything into it, But
that's also again then inspiring for me. It's like everybody, and then
Yeah, of course.
But that's for me, that is the only way to create, and create you do at any moment. I'm not saying that I only practice like that, but even I find that quite interesting. We talk about that with the students also, like this kind of way of practicing slowly to learn things. That's, of course, it's important to learn the notes, but I think that practicing too slowly, it actually you lose a lot of time, and it won't get better, because it needs to always be first of all with a musical meaning.
Yes.
And I think when one is too slow, you will never be able to make it better.
Slow practicing is something that people often advocate, and now you say don't practice slow.
No.
Janine said you don't have to practice slowly. Just play really, really fast. Doesn't matter how many long notes, and faster and louder.
No, I don't mean don't practice slow. Those runs like at half tempo, you know, it's like you have to do a gymnastic exercise in slow motion, and you will, you know, 30% under the tempo, or 20, or I don't know, but not 50 or 60, and da-da-dee-da-da, not like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, of course.
So I'm not against slow practicing.
No, we're gonna get comments.
Yeah.
We're gonna get comments. Thank you, Janine, for joining us.
Happy to, thank you.
Don't forget to follow us. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Paavo Järvi, the music director of Tonhalle-Orchester Zürich. Welcome to Tram for Two, a series where I take my guests on a ride through Zürich. Hello, welcome to the new episode of Tram for Two. Today we have a very special moment. We are welcoming our beloved colleague and a great conductor, Gian-Andrea Nozeda.
It's a pleasure to be a tourist in our city.
Yesterday you finished something quite epic, a ring cycle. Was it always something you dreamed of doing, Wagner's ring, or is it something that you gradually grew into?
Interestingly enough, until 2 or 3 years before the Opera House offered me the music directorship with the biggest idea to do the ring cycle together, 2 or 3 years before I said to Lucia, my wife, I will never do the ring. Loving Wagner a lot, I did Flying Dutchman, I've done Lohengrin, I've done Tristan und Isolde. But the ring, I thought, is far too big for my small head. But a couple of years later, when they offered me that, I said, why not?
Certainly the logistics of opera is incredibly complicated. There are so many important people, and there is always this struggle of who is more important. Not from a point of view of personal importance, but from a structural importance. You know, is the finance, the director, the stage director, ballet master, lighting, costumes, orchestra, you know, singers, oh my God, you know, this is another universe. Is it possible to be a democratic person? Or you need to be a really despotic dictator in order to keep the opera house running?
I tell you, in the opera house is never one person show, because you know all the people involved. But at the end of the day, there is one who have to take decisions.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so, and to also to give a general idea where you want to take the opera house in terms of artistic value. So if that means that you have to be sometimes strong and severe, but of course, as you know, never arrogant, you have always to motivate, and even if there are some struggles, because when many people are involved, sometimes there are more problems when there are less people. But you know, you have also to, as you know, to have a little bit of psychological element in the business.
Something that we have been kind of discussing and dreaming about for a while, something together with Opera House and with the Tonhalle. We are changing orchestras, so you are conducting my orchestra, I'm conducting your orchestra. The idea in the beginning was, and it came out of the fact that we want to show Zurich as a musical city, as a cultural city, because what do you think of when you think of Zurich?
Finance.
Exactly, yeah. Bankers, and which is all fine.
Yeah.
but it has also great music, and it also has great art. And, you know, together we are also able to generate a bit more presence for music.
I think that is important for the city. Let's be very frank. Tonhalle is a top international orchestra. The Opera House in Zurich is a top opera house in the world. And you said one day when we were talking about that, we need to make them more sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
That you said this word, and that's where I started. How can we just put Zurich in the map of the sexiest city in terms of music and culture? And also, this has been possible because we know each other since 1999. I came to attend Bruckner 9 at the Philharmonic in St. Petersburg. You were conducting. I was conducting at the Mariinsky Don Carlo production. You came. So from that point on, we never lost contact.
That's true. You conduct in different continents, like I do. Two questions. One, does it matter to you how the applause and audience reacts? How much does it matter to you? And the second, is it something that you could recognize with your eyes closed which continent you are on just by the applause?
Of course, if a concert is well received and moved to enthusiastic reaction, makes me feel happy and satisfied. But I know if the performance went well or went in the way I was expecting it to go. And that is more rewarding, of course, if I know that the concert is particularly good, no?
I have had moments where I thought the concert didn't go very well, but the audience went crazy. And sometimes the other way around, it was like, this was great. Kind of polite applause. So I must say, over the years, I have kind of grown a little bit suspicious about the general. I mean, I appreciate it and I love every moment if somebody is excited and applauds. But how much it actually corresponds to the quality of the performance, I don't know, not always sure.
But you know, just to give you an example, London and Washington. Yeah. London, you can do great concert, and the comment is, oh, it was lovely.
It was lovely, yeah.
And you say, only lovely, and the answer is, indeed.
Yes.
Same concert in Washington, they come and they are raving, awesome, unbelievable.
Yes, right.
So sometimes, and let's say it's impossible to reproduce the same concert, but same quality concert. So it's difficult to. But talking about your second question is nice. If you close your eyes, you just recognize in which country are you or in which part of the world. I think the most recognizable is Japan.
Absolutely, yes, I agree.
I mean, you can close your eyes, you can bet 99% that you are in Japan because the silence during the performance, and when they start to applaud, there is no a crescendo. There is,
Exactly,
there is the immediate response.
And what I love also is in Japan, they have standing ovations sometimes, but it used to be that there is no standing ovation. But if they like something, they do this. If they like something more, they do this. And if they love it. So you have the audience like this, and this is a standing ovation. The thing is, it's a little bit like the same with critics. You know, we don't really care about them, but we wouldn't want them not to write. It's important to write. Doesn't matter what you write, but it's important to write
to show
because it's a historic document, and it needs otherwise. And that's what's happening a lot of papers now. That the music critics are in America. Music critics are just not there anymore. Right now we look back and they said Rachmaninoff on this day, it was in Carnegie Hall, Toscanini did this. We are losing the kind of a cultural fabric because a lot of things get just...
It's more on the moment, but in a few years' time, people will start to wonder. But in those years in Zurich, there were two conductors, Paavo Järvi and Andresen. But it's nice to see what we do, production, concerts.
They will remember that they liked to talk with each other in the tram.
That, number 8.
Exactly. Now living in such a horrible
situation where so many things are happening, and a classical musician, in your view, does it have a responsibility to speak up and say something? Or is it something that you feel like, I say enough with my music and I don't need to get involved in public discussions of politics?
It's very dividing. The world is very divided. It's very polarized now. So yes and no, black, white. They don't even consider that there is the gray, or the red or the yellow. Through music, you can say a lot. You can be either a builder, try to bring people together, or just to divide. I think everybody of us should have a clear idea, also political. Sometimes I don't know if it's helpful to outspoke, because that will put some people with some prejudice. And we should be people, connect.
You know, we are also, living in a times where we feel that we all have the right to say something. And of course we have the right to say something, we have to say something. On the other hand, whenever we say something, it's not only our reputation, it's the well-being of the whole organization. And so there is this incredibly fine line, because I see, and I'm really sad about this, when I see my colleagues being sort of cancelled after, one tweet about something. I think that this is we are unfortunately getting closer to this kind of a scrutiny which was very close to the kind of Stalin time, when one wrong word and you're out.
And you know what you are talking about, because
I come from there.
Yes. When I was a young teenager, and after that a young pianist, young conductor, with the art we will change the world. You have this revolutionary, this fire inside. Next year I turn 60. More and more I'm convinced that probably music and art will not change the world, but music and art can touch and change the heart and the mind of people.
Well, by the way, 60 is a young age for a conductor.
Absolutely,
From
I know.
60 to 90, that's the golden age. So.
Golden era, golden age.
Thank you, Gian Andrea, for a fantastic conversation, a very nice ride in the tram. Thank you for following us. Keep following us. Stay tuned for the next Tram for Two.
And thank you, Paavo, for this just trip on the tram in Zurich.
Thank you.
Incredibly enjoyable experience.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for your playing this morning. It's been wonderful. My name is Rui. I am from Portugal, and it's a pleasure to be here, yes. We'll start with second movement, please. Thank you.
it's all good. It's all good. The one suggestion or observation that I have is that you are a little bit too big.
Okay.
Your gestures are too big for this kind of music.
Right.
And the other thing is that, which is more technical thing, is that your beat comes from your hand, and your stick has its own life.
Okay.
You know, you're doing something like this. I'm exaggerating
right,
slightly,
okay.
but
Yeah.
you know, there is no connection between this and this. Make sure that this is all connected. This is an extension of the hand. Tim, pam, tim, ta. They will love it because they think that you are very artistic, but they will not have any help.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, make sure that it's slightly more contained. I am not, but what I like is that you have there is some sort of an inner life here, which I think is a lot of good things. I'm just trying to point out that be
Exactly.
a bit more aware how connected these are. Otherwise it becomes sort of
Yeah.
beautiful, but less
with no
not
meaning. Yeah.
meaning.
Yeah.
So try something from beginning. Go from very beginning, and try once, like we discussed yesterday, poco forte.
Right.
Right? Yeah. Poco forte. What is it really? I mean, it's hard to. There are books written about this, but Honencourt said that it is not more than mezzo piano in Brahms. I mean, and Honencourt, you know, he met Brahms, so he knows everything.
Good.
Yeah, but try once, even closer to mezzo piano,
Right.
and more. More cantabile, more sostenuto. No, ti, ta, ti, it is, the music is of some sort of mystery, but also at the same time it's not a happy and light. There is some kind of tension, and
exactly.
it is so enigmatic of what actually happens, and it starts on the upbeat, and the basses are playing syncopations, which could be even a little bit more marked, and so this music is somehow, I think, better served if it is not as loud.
Right. We try to say it. Thank you.
The thing is that it's just how you are made. You have this sort of body language, which is fine. But to me, it is too much too early. Let's start from beginning once. Once we play the long notes, let's come back as much as possible. And this kind of thing, I know what you mean, and I know that it comes from the right place. It's just, it feels like it doesn't quite connect with what's happening in music. Yeah. But I know what you are trying to get out. Find maybe another way of in general. A general rule is that orchestra has to come to you. Because you can't go there, because you're just never going to reach, they're too far away. So if you're trying to do, and like all of this stuff feels right. I'm not saying that you're doing this, but I'm saying in general, it's still, you're not gonna reach them. They're too far away. So your gestures need to be clear where you stand in your space. And they will then know where to look, and the gestures need to be clear, because the human understanding is that if you want to go close to somebody, then you have to explain you have to go close. No, I mean, you can go close to here, but you can't reach the last stand or the timpani or something. So this thing is actually useless. Yeah. So try to think of that.
Okay.
Stay within your space and do all of the things that you want to do, and they will come to you.
Right.
Very good. You know, there is always this understanding that Brahms somehow doesn't have enough passion. It is all, you know, Brahms is sort of hiding things. This movement is as close as it gets to showing some emotion.
Right.
And the Brahms, of course, has a lot of emotion, and Brahms is full of passion, but it's a little bit of different expression. Somehow it's beautiful anyway. I mean, it is such great music that it somehow works, but I want to see you get inside of that music a little bit more. You see what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go directly from there. This is upbeat. No, let's do bar 27 then. 27, we do the full bar. Thank you.
Say
27.
Again. Yeah.
27. Thank you.
same time. Now. And slightly disappointed. Musically, what you want, I think, is very good, but don't be so far ahead that they just only think that they can think about is to catch up. Yeah, they need to play music, and every note has to be spoken. So connect with them, and then organically move together. But don't just dictate forcefully, because otherwise they will catch up, but there will be no music. There will be no right here.
45. 45, thank you.
This is Brahms's blood boiling. He's pissed. He's angry at everything you've done to him. Yes, he's angry, and then comes even more later. The music has to there needs to be an inner resistance and anger. Not anger, but this sort of tension and the rage growing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's go from here.
Two before César.
No, sorry, it's time.
It's time.
Yes.
Then thank you very much.
Somebody else has to do the rage.
Okay. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Go from maybe somewhere there.
Yeah, from C.
Actually, go a little bit before here. Yeah, go from here.
Guten Tag, mein Name ist Polina. Ich freue mich sehr, diese Woche hier zu sein und mit Sie zu arbeiten. Und wir machen dieselbe Satz bitte von Takt Nummer 45. Vielen Dank.
All right. Sorry, Polina, one second. Yeah, where are you? Do you worry, right? Where is it?
It was here and we arrived here.
Right, from here. What is it? Piano.
Okay.
Make sure that there's a crescendo, and then this section has to start più piano, like we have written. Do it again. Right there.
Same place.
it all works well. You're organizing it well. Can we take from here? Yes, from here. So when you get to the this is the height of that frustration that we've been talking about before. It's building up and then dum bam dum dum to make sure that everybody can hear the strings, that the brass is not too loud.
Yes.
And go from here again.
Please, bar number 71. 71. Thank you very much.
Sorry. So this music, how does it sound? Lam pa ra 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 da ri 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 ri. I'm exaggerating slightly, but this is the idea. If you start hearing the beats, and if you are so obvious with your beating, you have to be clear, but not so obvious that it sounds that we can hear it in the melody. Melody. This needs to have one phrase, yes, and so try to be both clear and also without emphasizing too much the melody, the rhythm, the accents in the wrong place in the melody. Yeah. Go from close to there somewhere.
Yes, same place, please. 71.
Thing, where is it? From da yam ya ra da ra di ra bam bam. It's up until here. There needs to be a constant growth and intensity. Ya ra 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 ram pa ra 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 ra. Yeah, that organize it so that yam bam and the one. He sort of he wakes up from his rage, so to speak. You know, this frustration, but it needs to keep going. So that doesn't become ta ra 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 ra. It becomes otherwise very stuck and uninteresting. The ya la ra da ra da. Before that, maybe just a bit.
Yes, maybe from here.
Yep.
Please, bar number 84. 84, please.
No, but it wasn't clear. Ram, semplice, 1.
Yes, it was too much.
Pam, pam. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. Can we please do from letter F, Fabio? Thank you very much. From Fabio, please.
Yes, don't let enjoy it. Let it speak a little louder. Go from very beginning of this movement. Beginning of this movement.
Beginning, please, of the movement.
Don't look in the music. Look at the people who are playing. The question is, we discussed it yesterday, how does the melody go? Is it da ra da ra ra or ti ri 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 ti ri ri ra ra? So try not to emphasize the middle of the bar. That is what's so interesting with Brahms, that he's already from very beginning, we don't know where 1 is, we don't know what is going on, because it starts in the upbeat, and how does the phrase actually go, and we don't, it's all so enigmatic, and it's so unclear. It is clear when you start studying it, but an audience won't know where one is for a long time. Yeah. So let's keep them in the dark a bit longer. Yeah.
One more time, please.
You are not comfortable. It's not a comfortable beginning. What you're doing is something like this. Something like. Yeah, and it breathe. Yeah, breathe. Yeah, because otherwise, and then it's not so important. Is it in the right moment? Then the one, yeah, one has to be clear. But before that, bam, make sure that you identify with everybody who has lungs. To me, this is a little bit too efficient. This thing seems a little bit. I'll show it so you later can see it on the video. What I see is a little bit of this, like this. Little bit sort of clear. It's not unclear, but it doesn't really correspond to the character that you want. Not this. You know what I mean? Try to find. In general, your hands are very close to your sides, and this is not good for breathing. Yeah, like you try to hug the music, the hug, and hugging requires a little bit of this. You know, you can't go and hug like this. You know.
I can try, but
that's not. Yeah, but that sounds robotic.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean? Find a way to have a little bit of this open, so the warmth. I'm not. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
So it's not too close and strict. If you want to breathe, you can breathe better when you're not too close to it.
One more time, please.
Yeah, and not too high. Yeah. One time. One thing, just in general. The best position for conducting, in general, is when it's all round. When it's all round. If there is a kind of you know, then there is sometimes you see. So you know, it's not. I'm not saying that you have it like, but in general. So the smoother and the more. United or unified all of it is, the better it is for sound. If it is like this, a great orchestra will play like this anyway, and anyway this orchestra will play it. But the capacity to create sound comes from a little bit of this the image or the looking like you are embracing the sound, right? And not just being clear. Embrace the sound. Hugging. Yes. Bravo. And now unnoticeably move. Move. Tam, pam, pam.
Bravo. Thank you very much. That's time. Time. Much better. Well done. Who is next? That's it? We just got started. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.